So before we get started, what I want to show you is this. This is the screen-used Velociraptor pen from the first movie. But what I'm really here to show you is this. This is the RV from the second Jurassic Park movie, The Lost World. So this is the inside of the Jurassic Park RV from The Lost World. I honestly, when I was a kid, I never thought I'd be able to do this, so this is just amazing. It is kind of sad because it has not been taken care of. It's been sitting on a lot for about the last 6 years. Basically, the engine is covered in rat shit. This whole section here is a sliding part of an RV, and this slider has been stuck for the last 6 years on a 20-degree angle. So we're hoping that it's not broken, that it can be brought back in. So if you come back, the back end of this whole thing is the best part. I mean, we have a lot of work ahead of us. We have to reupholster all the walls. Every single cabinet up top has to be repainted, refinished, sometimes maybe even reinstalled. This is actually from the outside of the RV. These are PVC pipes that are supposed to look like cages or protective gear for the actual RV, but as always, the film industry takes shortcuts. So it's just a simple white piece of PVC with crappy spray paint. That's camo, and that's from Home Depot. The only beds that are in this RV are right here. We have 4 bunk beds. All need to be repainted, new mattress. The back end of the trailer is probably the coolest part of this whole thing because everything happened here. For me, this is so cool because I never thought I'd be able to stand here in the spot where Ian Malcolm looked out that window and saw dinosaurs. One of the coolest things about movies is nothing ever seems to be what it is. Like all of this shit, all of this stuff is wood when you think it would be steel. And actually the back end is also wood, which doesn't really work for the long term. So they cut 2 holes in the roof. One is here and the other one is here. The reason why they did that is so that the filmmakers can get the cameras into the RV. Now the problem is that the guy who owns this thing actually plans on living inside of it and using it on a regular basis for shows. So what the guys have to do that are finishing this thing is completely restructure the roof.
These are just some of the things that need to get done to get this moving. Time to get to work.
So here comes Ari. Ari's the founder of the Jurassic Park motor pool.
Today we'll be drilling out the locks, getting a new ignition, changing the batteries, topping off the fuel tank, working on the landing gear, and also trying to get the slide out in.
Cool. A lot of work?
A lot of work. And hopefully we knock it out before the heat gets too hot.
How hot is it right now?
Probably a good 70, but it'll be over 100 later today.
It's gonna be a fun day. All right, let's go.
After 6 years, all the gas is evaporated, so we've got to add enough to get it started.
I don't hear rattlesnakes yet, so...
Yeah, we do have to watch out for rattlesnakes because it is a desert. It's June right now, and it's really hot. The rattlesnakes come out at night, and then once the sun is out, they go back into the shade. So you basically got to look out underneath the rocks, underneath the RV, which is where we're working today, for rattlesnakes.
It's an 80-gallon tank, and we brought 10. Hopefully that's enough.
Definitely going to put designing a better gas filler on my list.
Yeah, once the floors are back in, that's going to be a tough thing to fill up again.
Next, we need to change the batteries. And to get to them, we have to take off the front grille. Ari says this should be easy. We've only been out here for half a day, and so far we've added some gas and pulled 3 batteries. Now that doesn't seem like much, but it's made me realize what a massive project this really is. Every detail is so important, and I think the finished product will be really amazing.
So minor explosion underneath. You pulled off a cylinder and what came out?
Oh,
Jesus. Ow. You all right? Did you hear that hiss?
it's probably a snake. Just keep walking.
I don't like snakes.